I was trying to picture how I wanted to start this new journey. Video, vlog series, whatever you want to call it, and all I could think of was a camera filming through another camera, which was filming another camera. And I think I know why I thought of it. I just have a hard time articulating it. Like ideas sometimes feels like looking through multiple lenses, constantly being distracted by noise, flashes, machines begging for attention. And when you by chance finally get an idea, it's already blurred from impressions and it gets hard to know where the thought even came from, whose voice it is. It's coming through too many lenses, and the idea is burning. When I write, whether it be a new song or a script, the sheet always stays empty for a long, long time. And before, this fact used to stress me a lot. But now I know it's the most important part. It's the beautiful silence before the storm. And now the storm is burning. Winter is a white sheet and it's time to leave my mark. Welcome to Winter in Norway, Part 1.
How have I missed this, the cold, beautiful winter wonderland. You know, I spent the last 8 months underwater actually. I have been filming and photographing for a new television series which takes place below sea level. More on that project later. But just as I was about to wrap that project up, I was asked to jump into another project which ate up another 2 months of my time. And that project was writing and producing, filming, editing a Christmas calendar which aired this December. Took a lot of work, but I had extremely good help from my production team and I cannot believe we actually made it. We wrote the thing, we filmed the thing and edited the thing in November. So it was kind of a really rushed project. So that's why it's been very quiet for me. But that ends today. Today is the first day in a long time where I'm out with the camera to photograph for YouTube and film and just make a video from this beautiful place where I am every December celebrating Christmas with my wife's family. So I spent the last couple of days up here rehearsing for a Christmas concert tomorrow and yeah, just itching to get out here, to get some hours for myself and to try to get some photographs. I don't have a particular plan today. I'm just checking out my usual spots, which I do every year, just to get a lay of the land and so forth. I'm just happy to be back, and I'm sorry for the delay. So there you have it. Welcome to Winter Wonderland, and yeah, welcome to Christmas. No, not Christmas. Welcome to to winter in Norway, the start of this year's series. So yeah, this is a good warm-up for the finale where I joined Trond Vestby and the lads up in Dovrefjell to photograph the muskox. More on that later. So yeah, let's go for a walk, shall we? there's so much snow, much more snow than last year, and that makes traversing this terrain a tad cumbersome, but I'll manage. I've been looking for something that catches my eye, because I feel like I've photographed these trees before, if you know what I mean, especially in this light, and I haven't found that little extra just yet, but I'll keep looking, I'll keep walking. And I can see now that the clouds are parting, because I can see some blue sky up above me, and it has stopped snowing. So fingers crossed that in maybe 45 minutes or so, when the sun sets, that we can get some last minute beautiful evening photographs from back where I started my hike, where it's a bit more open. Maybe I can photograph the evening sun from that spot. That's my hope for today. Either way, it's nice to have a recon day to explore a bit. Back there, when I was walking through the snow, it occurred to me that there are so much stuff that I can talk to you about. There's so much new stuff, like my new underwater television series. I bought a new underwater camera, and I've been filming for 8 months underwater and photographing, and some of you might have seen some photographs on Instagram. And that footage shall ultimately end up as a new television series, and it will air on television here in Norway. So I'm saving up money to buy some better underwater equipment, because I really would like to use my new camera, which I'm filming on right now, the GH6, which I haven't talked about at all as well. I would really like an underwater housing for that camera, and start to kind of expand my underwater photography to get cleaner photographs and much better footage. Right now I'm using the Olympus Tough TG6, I think it is, which is very good, but it only films in 30 frames per second 4K, and I would really like to buff that up to 60 frames at least. And the GH6 underwater in the housing, that would be just fantastic. So I'm saving up money for an underwater housing. I will release some form of vlog from my underwater trips, which has been happening these last 8 months. But those will come after my Winter in Norway series, I think. But today it's all about spending some quality time outdoors, all by my lone. So let's see if we can't find something to photograph, eh? As you probably can tell, the clouds didn't part, and we didn't get this evening sun which I was hoping for. So I headed back to a tree I saw very early in the hike, and I decided to photograph that tree, because among all the trees I've seen today, this tree right here is the most interesting, at least in my book. It's kind of isolated, so I can kind of take it apart from the forest behind it, and it has a very characteristic shape. So I'm happy with that. I got one photograph this trip, and one photograph is better than no photograph. I'm gonna head back to the others now and rehearse some more, because we have a concert tomorrow on Christmas Eve. So we gotta get ready for that. And hopefully on the first day of Christmas, or the second day of Christmas, or maybe even the third day of Christmas, I'll find a time to head back on another hike, I hope. So I'll see you then. I gotta get used to the cold before the annual trip to Dovrefjell with Trond Vestby and the rest of the lads. So I gotta get used to the cold. So this is a good cold up for Dovrefjell. Alright, take care, and I'll see you soon.